Alright, what I have here is a sine wave generator. Basically, I'm allowed to control the frequency here, and it'll determine the cycle rate of whatever oscillator I have it hooked up to. Right now, I have it hooked up to a speaker cone. And if you notice that the setting is 1 Hertz. So this thing is oscillating up and down 1 time each second. I also have control over the amplitude. Right now it's set for maximum amplitude, but if I lower the amplitude, take a look. It's not as dramatic as to how high and how far down it goes, but it is still oscillating up and down 1 time each second. If I change the sine wave generator to 2, take a look, it's twice as rapid. Go up to maybe, what do we have here? 10 Hertz? 10 times per second. Now the thing is, this is a speaker, but we don't hear anything right now because the human audible range starts at about 20 Hertz. And even then, I think it's pretty hard for anyone to pick up on it. But there's 20 Hertz right there. And what we're doing is, you may hear the bass, kinda. I'm not sure if my microphone's set to pick up the sounds at this low level, but here's 50 Hertz. This is oscillating up and down 50 times each second, but we're going to go higher in frequency. And I think my microphone should probably be picking this one up. This right now, it might be hard to see the decimal, but it's set at 100 Hertz. And it's making a certain tone. Now you may notice that this thing is oscillating up and down very quickly. It's actually doing it 100 times per second. And actually, the weird thing is if you're looking at it right now through this camera, you're gonna get kind of a weird effect here because the refresh rate of this speaker is very in tune with the refresh rate of the camera. So it's actually not picking up the full animation here, and it doesn't look that blurry. But I'm gonna go up to maybe 200 Hertz. And basically, with 200 Hertz, if this thing's oscillating up and down 200 times per second, you're not even going to see the vibration with your eyes, especially since the vibration is actually very small, but you can hear it. So, and you may notice that the pitch is getting higher. Bring it up to 300 Hertz. When we get an even higher pitch, we'll go 400. 400 Hertz. 500 Hertz. This is really annoying my ears. Now, what you may notice is that as I reduce the amplitude, the volume goes down because the amplitude determines how loud this is to our ears. Close to 600. And so we're just going to get higher and higher pitches as we go up. The limit's about 800 Hertz. For my sine wave generator here, and you can see that this produces a really annoying sound. One thing I want to demonstrate to you is that we're really close to the speaker. Let's just go a little bit away. You're going to notice that the intensity of the sound dies off. Go just a little bit farther away. I'll just do another step, maybe 2 steps. It's died off. I'll go back another 4, and the volume that's reaching my microphone or my ears, it's really getting faint. And at some point, I'm probably not going to be able to hear it anymore. I don't know where that point is. I can still faintly hear it with my ears. I'm not sure if the microphone picks up. We'll see if that ends up happening. But what we have is that we have a wave that's traveling through air. And it's able to reach pretty far distances. I can faintly hear it back here. And every time we go farther and farther and farther, the intensity dies off. And what ends up happening is that there might be some distance where we won't be able to hear it anymore. And then as I get closer, the sound should be magnified. So this is just one of many different ways that a sound wave can be generated. And this is our most basic sound wave, which is a sine wave.